Hey guys, how you doing? Ron here with Tech Tips to Go. So in today's video, I'm just going to go over some daily trades that I didn't take, that I possibly might have taken, but I didn't because I was out with some clients today. So I just got back into the office and I just wanted to kind of show Token Metrics tool, right? I've been mentioning in some of my videos that I've been using Token Metrics to swing trade, day trade when I have time. So I decided to open up the chart and see the quant recommendations because they update it every day, and the update was December 23rd. Actually, if we look here, so it says the trader daily index for all exchanges was December 22nd at 7:20 p.m. So that was last night, 7:20 p.m. Eastern. Now when I go for trader and I submit all of the data, I do a submit for all exchanges. This is what it shows in terms of the quant upgrade, in terms of what I should be allocating um, my trades towards. So we got NEO, EOS, Bitcoin Cash, ETC, Ethereum Classic, and Synthetics. Out of all these ones that panned out, let me just kind of give you a breakdown of exactly what I saw. So the first one here is Bitcoin Cash. So we're looking at the 30-minute, right? Because this is day trading. So if you look at the 15-minute, could you have made money? Could you have taken a position somewhere? You kind of look at this chart, right? Because you're looking at December 23rd. So as you start your day, so you start your day in the morning or roughly around here. So based on the previous data, you'd look at the chart and say, okay, well, would you want to take an entry, a position? Maybe we're going to dip. We had a level of support over here on the 15-minute. So right here. And some resistance here. Would you want to take a trade in here, a quick trade? So let's just take a look at the percentage and the gains that you might have taken. So from here to here, you would see you're only getting about 1.8. It's not too bad. Like if you're like, you could do this like from a 1%. A lot of people that I know that day trade, swing trade, look for 1.8. These are not the greatest percentage because it all depends on how much you're risking, right? When you put in your stop loss, how much do you want to risk, right? Your risk to reward ratio. So I looked at this and I'm like, it doesn't look too good. Maybe on an hourly, on a 4 hour, maybe, right? It might look good, but if you're day trading this, no, I don't think so. Maybe as a swing trade if you're going for like 2, 3, 4 days. Because look, this is the 20th. Who knows what we're gonna retest here? So the next one that we have, let me just see what I have here. Synthetics. Synthetics actually was one that worked out. So Synthetics Network token is right here. So this is what I took. So let's take a look at the 15-minute, right? So this was, yeah, right in the morning. So 10:30 in the morning. You're looking at, the previous results, which is December 22nd. But as you wake up, 10:30 in the morning, you look at the charts and you see that we hit some nice resistance here, but the previous level of resistance is here. At 10:30, at 12, we actually get some, we get some support here, we get some support here. So maybe you want to trade within these zones or these channels. And if you look at this percentage gain, I would say it's healthy enough to take a risk because look, you're getting about 8.9%, roughly around 10%. But you'd probably take a position in between here, which is probably 7% gain. And this is what I charted out. So my open was at roughly 3103 with the 3% stop loss. So then I actually took a 3.42 risk to reward ratio with a 10% gain, and there was actually no stop loss. So I didn't get stopped out if you look at this. Right, so my stop loss was 3%, and I made it through the trade. So look at that. So we came up here at an entry position around here, and I took a quick exit of 10%. Okay, so that worked for synthetics. The next one that we're going to look at over here is EOS. So EOS to BTC. Even if I do, because I like to trade a lot on Binance. So what I did is I just clicked on Binance, but EOS was still there as the second biggest percentage. So I went to EOS, and if you look at the 15-minute on this, you scroll out, like this doesn't even look good. And that's why I say, like, if you're new into trading or doing swing trades, day trades, pull up the EMA, which is your moving average, and clearly, like, you don't even really have to pull up the EMA for this. Like, you can just see a clear downtrend on this, right? Even if we go to a 4 hour, and like I said, if you're trading, look at all charts. Look at the 4 hour, look at the 1 hour, look at the 30-minute, look at the day, look at the week. But even on the 4 hour, we're just looking at a decline. So anyways, let's take a look at the 30-minute on here. Could you have made something? Sorry for this crooked line. I was just trying to do this fast. But I wouldn't. You look at the percentage right here. So in between this channel, this zone, you're looking at 2.7 if maybe, right? But maybe it could hit. Maybe it's going to swing up. I don't know. We might 2.8. So anyways, I wouldn't be confident in taking this. Even looking at the first thing that I notice is just there's really not much whips or some up and down movements here that would make me feel confident getting into EOS to BTC. So remember, guys, I like to trade with BTC because I want to take, even though I'll have to purchase EOS, I can still have an option to take profit either in the base or the quote currency, right? So the quote currency is in EOS, but I'll decide to take it in the BTC, right? And I can do that. If you use Smart Trade, you can do that with 3 commas. So let's take a look at the next one here. So the next one I did after was, did I say NEO? Yeah. Okay, so NEO is here, is second largest. So let's take a look at NEO. And if you look at this on the 1 hour as well, you scroll out, you look at the 4 hour, right? Look at this. Da, 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 da. You look at the day as well. This is something that you look at the chart and you're like, okay, forget it. Like right away, clearly you just see a downtrend. You don't see anything that kind of opens your eye. Like even if you zoom in, if you were to take any positions here, right? Look at this. You were to take any positions here. And you just measure, see within that zone, that percentage, 0.83, right? You just say forget it right away. So anyways, I want to make this quick update for everyone, people who are looking at getting into token metrics. Like I said, I use token metrics not all the time. I look at what they recommend and see if they're correct. They were correct on, I think, 2 yesterday or 3 of the trades that I did. So I decided to take a gamble, right? And it panned out well. But for today, if I were to get into BTC, EOS, and NEO, they wouldn't have panned out. The only one that would have panned out for me is Synthetics token. So that is it. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video, kind of look at some of the strategies that I use. Another strategy that I like to use is just working off bases and support, getting analysis of all the exchanges that I'm tied into and figuring out that, hey, the last X amount of tokens that are paired with BTC has dropped 3%, and it usually takes 2 days for it to come back up 8%. And then in the last X amount of support levels, it's always done this 11 out of 11 times. So there's a market scanner that I use that I'll teach more of this in my private group, but that's it. So anyways, if you like this video, please comment, subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next one.